So in the last video, my girlfriends and I were leaving Oregon Pipe Cactus National Monument and decided to go to breakfast on the morning we checked out. There was this great Mexican restaurant just down the road where we had lunch before we decided to part ways to go in our different directions. So we went there, had our last gathering, and then I moved on to my next destination, which was a Harvest Host location just down the road. So if you're going down Highway 85 and you see this boat on the left, you turn down this road and you will find this pyramid, which was built here by a mason who lived here, and he built it, I guess, in honor of his brother. I don't know why, but that's what the owners told me. So as you can see, they have plenty of room for big rigs, little rigs, whatever you have to park here. They have 4 acres and they bought this property back in 2020. So they share their property for the winter months because the weather is better, and then they close, I believe, from April through October, because as we all know, the temperatures can be unbearable down here in southern Arizona. And so when the owners, Jennifer and Steve, aren't here sharing their property, they are traveling around in their big schooly blue bus that they have built out. And by the way, I wanted to mention I am doing a voiceover as I film this because the winds have been unbearable in this location. So both Jennifer and Steve are both artists. So if you come for a visit, check out their art studio in the pyramid. They sell their works of art in there. I bought this super cool print, which I am going to put right here. I'll show you once I put it up. Well, I decided to put it in my bedroom area instead. I love it. You can also purchase these local coffee beans, which they will grind up for you if you don't have a grinder. It's just a little way to say thank you for allowing me to stay on their property and sharing their space. So this pyramid inside is, I believe, a little over 500 square feet, but the layout was great. They had this big bathroom, which has a shower with a full tub, toilet, vanity, and then they have a kitchen with a sink, stove, a little sitting area, and a washer and dryer behind the sink. You are here on Highway 85, and there's a lot of traffic during the day, but it definitely gets peaceful at night. Plenty of room. Let's go check out the grounds a little bit closer to the pyramid. There is one hook up there if you need it. I believe it's $20 a night. And they have water as well if you need for $10. I'm guessing that's bird feed. What do you think? Please leave me a comment if you know. So the previous owner was a mason and he built this, I guess in honor of his brother. I'm not sure the story behind that, but interesting. This was a really sweet dog. She's deaf and blind. Poor baby. I think I spooked her. The owners are both artists. So one works out of this house here and the other one works in the back. So if you walk behind the property, behind their 4 acres, there's also a hiking trail. It's their neighbor's property, but they don't mind. How beautiful this is. Let's go check it out. So the further in you go, past the gate that we're going to cross into, you end up in BLM land, or Bureau of Land Management. It's really pretty out here. If I lived here, I'd be walking this every morning. All right, let's go find this gate. So it's currently 57 degrees out, and I'm not sure how warm it has to be for snakes to come out, but I'm still keeping a lookout. If you know, comment down below. But it's beautiful out here. So if you look behind me, if you go that way, about 91 miles, you end up in Rocky Point, New Mexico, which is the Gulf of California. And if you go this way, you end up in Ajo, Arizona, which is about 10 miles north of here. So north, south. You know what's wild for me when I think about it? To be out here hiking around at my leisure on my morning walk in my country, doing what I want. To me, this is true freedom. And to think that right over there in front of me in that desert, the Sonoran Desert, with Mexico to the south, Arizona and California to the north, that people are desperately crossing that border to make a new life for themselves or for their children and their families. There are people over there crossing out of desperation to find a better life. It just makes me appreciate my freedom that much more. For sure. I'm curious, what does freedom mean to you? What makes you feel free? Comment down below. I want to know. Because to me, this doesn't get any better. Why am I thinking of this? Well, as I'm hiking here, I just happened to look up on top of a mountain, and you probably can't see it. Let's see if I can zoom in. There's a flag, an American flag, flying gracefully in the wind next to a cross. Anybody who knows me knows I love our American flag. So yeah, let me know. What does freedom mean to you? I also wanted to mention about this location. It's a harvest host. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier on in the video, but if you want to stay here multiple nights, all you have to do is ask and they'll let you. And they'll tell you, stay as long as you want. They're really great people. I have stayed here 2 nights now. I have one more night to go. And then tomorrow, I'm going to head out early to go explore the town of Ajo. It's a really cute historical town that I'm going to venture around and bring you guys along to check it out. So yeah, just ask them. They're really easygoing people. You can stay multiple nights to explore the area. Your pets are allowed, generators allowed. They have their hours. And they also have trash service. They have a big blue dumpster at the entrance, so that really helps. My annual membership for Harvest Host is $75, and that's been my price since I started it 5 years ago. You can't beat that. $75 for the year. And there's multiple locations across the United States. So worth it. After a few nights of staying here, it paid for itself. So definitely check that out if you travel a lot. There's great locations. There's wineries, there's breweries, there's art museums, pyramids like I'm staying at here, farms, all sorts of businesses. So check it out. It's worth it. Well, guys, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please consider subscribing and give me a thumbs up. Take care, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.